is a brand new live for you today. Today is day number 5 of our sourdough bake-a-thon. Yesterday it was voted for, and today we're going to be making a berry cobbler. Pretty easy, pretty simple. This type of cobbler for me is okay. The topping, however, I don't usually do biscuit type toppings for my cobbler, so we're going to try it out for the first time for me. Mine's usually a bit pourable, like a bit cakey, but it's okay. All right. And if you are joining after we are live, hi, Juliana. If you're joining after we are live, you can definitely watch the replay. Let me know in the comments what you think if you want to see anything special for the next 2 days. So today I'm going to start. I have everything out here ready to go. I'm just going to get the butter so that we can do this. How you doing today, Juliana? Awesome. I appreciate it. Okay, where do I start? We have 2 more days. I'm super excited. We have 2 more days to go, and I can't wait. I really can't. Okay. So we're going to measure out our discard. And if you're just joining the party, we've been using discard all week. No commercial yeast, no baking powder, no baking soda, only the discard. Okay, so we need about 85 grams of discard. I just want to make sure you guys can see. Make sure you can see it properly. There we go. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoyed your day off. Okay. So this, we need about 85 grams. What did you do? Which that is a lot more than 85 grams. My goodness. What did you do for your day off? That was 130 something grams. We need 85. We have that right here. How's the weather? Did it warm up for you? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix my milk with my discard to create like a liquid, and then I'm going to add my flour and everything else. But basically, it would be like a pie dough where you mix the flour and the butter together and then you add the liquid. That's what it should be. So maybe I'll add it in a smaller, do it in a smaller bowl, just so that it's just easy and I don't want it to mess up. Okay, so it's 85 grams. What is this? Discard. Listen, it's been a long week. I'm super tired, so just bear with me, okay? And for the milk, it's 45 grams. And I'm going to add my salt and my sugar in here because I like mixing them with the liquid and not the flour. It just makes it easy for me. Okay, so for the salt, we have about 2 grams. And the sugar, we have about 25 grams. So I'm just going to mix it in together, just so that everything is in, and we should be fine. And if you're just joining, we're having a sourdough bake-a-thon using the sourdough discard. Vote for what you would like me to make tomorrow, because we have 2 more days, and I'm so excited. What you said, Juliana? Okay, it is cold over there. Here is super hot. We have a heat warning, and we have a warning about the air quality because we have some wildfires happening in and around Canada. And yeah, yesterday was so bad. It was really, really like hazy, smoggy, and there was just burnt fire everywhere in the air. It was bad. Okay, so this is just the discard, the milk, the salt, and the sugar, just because I wanted it in. mixed in, incorporated everything perfect. Okay. And now I'm gonna do, like how you make pie crust. You mix your butter and your, oh, you voted for cornbread. Okay. Awesome. I'm here for all of it. So whichever ones you guys vote for, I'm okay with. Okay, so we're just gonna combine the flour, which is 85 grams, and butter, and it's cold. And this is about 80 grams of butter. So you basically combine it like a pie crust. Just think of it where you cut the butter into the flour. So just break it up. This. Hi, T. Thanks for joining. But we're going to keep this we're going to keep it separate until we mix. And I know I should have mixed the fruits first, but it's okay. Once we mix everything, it's going to go straight into the oven. That's fine. They always say use cold butter because you'll get like a nice, flaky, biscuity top or even pie dough. I always cheat. Mine is like semi-cold but semi-soft, so it's just easy to work through. Because yes, I like the air pockets from the butter, but I don't always want to do this. Oh, we have another vote. Who's in the lead? I'll check in a bit. Because we have 2 more days. And we got to make it fun. For sure. Okay, so pretty much, you got a coarse structure like this. Coarse crumb. Think crumble top. When you make apple crumble? You don't want the butter too big. You also don't want it too small. But once you mix it in with everything else, it should be okay. Okay. Just wash my hands. How's your day going, T? What did you guys get into this morning? What time is it, Juliana? It's like in the evening by you now, right? Okay. So I said I'm always doing things that I say I'm not going to do. I said I was going to wait, but because I know with sourdough, the longer it stays, the better it gets. That's why we're about to do this. We are going to add the butter and the flour into the starter, sugar, and salt. Ooh, don't do it. And we're just gonna mix the combine. Should give you like a biscuit type topping. Doesn't look like it's gonna be enough, but it will be. We'll make it work. And I'm just gonna let this sit for as long as it takes me to mix up the berries. Because the longer it sits, the better it becomes. So this is what you have. It is a sticky dough. And if I'm not mistaken, if you want to turn it into a pie dough, I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, so I made the cinnamon rolls with the donut dough we had yesterday. Chef's kiss. Can you see it? No. I had a mishap, but I know it works. No one will ever see that picture. You can see the before, but you will never see the after at all. But it works. So I think I'm going to turn it into, it's a dual It's a dual dough. You can do donuts and you can also do cinnamon rolls, which is awesome. Okay, let me check the votes. Okay, we have shrimp po' boy and we have cornbread. Cornbread only has one vote. Okay, so this is the berries. This is what we have. I'm using frozen berries because one, it's a little cheaper. And two, I had everything that I wanted in the container. So I just took them out prior to us starting. They started to thaw. So it's strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. That's what we have in here. And I typically don't use cornstarch in my cobblers, but we're going to just use it because it's just a recipe that I worked out today. We're going to use it today. So this is about 10 grams of cornstarch. And I have lemon juice here. And this is about 10 grams of lemon juice. I'm just adding it to the cornstarch so that I can mix and it's easy to actually add into the fruits. We don't want any lumps of cornstarch just hanging around. So yeah, this is what we have. Yeah, I know. I think T voted for the po' boy. I believe she did. Okay, so this is the cornstarch and the lemon juice. Okay. And it actually sprung water. Well, juice, not water, which is very good. It will help. So the sugar, just simple granulated sugar. This is about 70 grams. Now, I really think this depends on the sweetness of your fruit. I have 70 grams listed, but you don't necessarily have to use all 70 grams because it really just depends on the flavor, like the sweetness of the fruit and what you're going for. I'm going to taste it after. I don't want to add all the sugar in just yet. We're going to add a little salt. This is about maybe like a quarter teaspoon salt. I'm not even adding all. It's kind of like cooking. You estimate, splash, dash, especially for this. Now, I think it would be ideal if you use, maybe if the fruits were actually really frozen, because I feel like they're going to bake away. Oh, girl. I need to find places to give my food to because it's too much. Like right now, my deep freezer is packed. But yeah, like you see all this juice that we have here? This is perfect. Do we really need the cornstarch? Not really, but we're going to add it for the sake of experimenting. So we're going to add the cornstarch and the lemon juice in here. So you're going to get a nice tangy flavor. And you should also get like a nice creamy fill-in once it's done baking. Problem is, it's almost liquid. It's almost liquid. I feel like I want to add just a little more because I'm looking at it. I'm having my eye on it. Oh my goodness. I have an idea of what it's going to do once it's baked. Yeah. I have a sneaky suspicion of what's going to happen when it's baked. But that's okay. These things are very forgiving. It's not a bad thing to have a little added fruit. I'm just going to cut the strawberries up. Hey, Mr. Perfection. Just so that I have like strawberries in every bite. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the strawberries is what kind of melted away. but we should be good. So since I added the lemon juice, I'm just gonna add a bit of the lemon rind because I like a nice tart berry anything. I washed this already, but also too, I think if you wanted to add like spices, so anything like cinnamon, I have ginger, you can add just to give it a nice added flavor. I completely forgot I had my spices here to add it because I was going to add cardamom in my dough because cardamom would give it a nice flavor. So we're going to add just a little bit of the lemon peel just for added flavor. And we're still going to add vanilla because you can never have enough flavor. That's all I'm saying. So that should be good. Why does it feel like it's not even doing anything? But it really should be good. Don't forget to vote for what you want to see tomorrow, guys. We have 2 more days of this bake-a-thon in June. I'm so excited. All right, so we just mix this in. I'm going to taste it just to see if I need to add the remainder of the sugar. I feel like it's missing something. Like it's missing tartness. It's not tart enough for me at all. We need some tartness. We do need a little bit of tartness. If you have citric acid, honestly, you can put some citric acid in, which I do because I don't want to add any more lemon juice. I'm going to add my citric acid. But you can add lemon juice. Lemon juice will help you. I just like a tart berry anything. That's just my personal preference. And I didn't use all the sugar. I used maybe about 25 grams of the sugar. But I'm missing the tartness that I know I desire. You said until the ancestors tell you to stop. Girl, I can't do that because sometimes they don't tell me to stop. And then I'm like, ooh, how am I going to make this again? Okay, so we have a vote for bagels, 2 votes for shrimp po' boy, and 1 vote for cornbread. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. You pulled your back? Girl, are you okay? What were you doing? I hope you're okay. I'm sorry if I'm missing your messages. Let me scroll up to see. Okay, spices. Yes. Okay, that's where I missed. T, I hope you're okay. So you're going to add some citric acid. This is just my preference. Again, you can add more lemon juice, more lemon zest, anything to give you that nice flavor. It's all about the flavor for me. Still not sour enough. But it's okay. We're going to let this sit. I'm going to add some vanilla. Maybe it's missing the flavor. We're going to add a teaspoon. You could probably use half a teaspoon. But again, I like vanilla. Even mixed essence. You don't have to just use vanilla. I like playing around with the flavors, honestly. And since I'm eating this actually does not matter what's in here. So I like to play around. If I had fresh ginger, I would have grated some fresh ginger in this. Give it a nice flavor, but I don't have fresh ginger. So we're just going to use what we have. You just need, You just play around with the flavors and you get a nice pie. See? That's a lot better now. The tartness is coming through. The ginger gave it a nice little boost. The vanilla also gave it a nice boost. See, I really hope you're okay. I really do. Okay, this is perfect now. This is awesome. Nice little sweet and sour tanginess going on, which is perfect. I didn't use all the sugar. So we're going to weigh this to see how much. And I didn't use all the salt. So it's about quarter teaspoon salt that you would need, and maybe about 25 grams of sugar. But that depends on the sweetness of your fruit. My fruit really weren't sweet. They were not. Okay. So I'm just going to set these to the side so that we can get our dish ready. I'm going to preheat my oven now, which it probably should have been preheated before, but I'm going to do it now. And then we'll be good to go. So I'm just baking in this clear dish because I feel like I want it to be fancy. It's hot over here too, boy. It really is. But don't be rude, dish. But I feel like this is too small. I do. I feel like it's too small. Like I'm looking at this. It'll be fine. Because the other dish that I have is just way too big. Like way too big. It'll be cute, but it'll be too big. Okay, so we have a dish. You can bake it in whatever you want to. Like a Pyrex, pie dish, whichever one is fine. I'm just using this because it just looks cute. And then we're going to just base it with butter. So you'll really get the ooey gooey gooiness. That's why I typically don't use cornstarch in my, I'm out of paper towel, in my mixtures like this, because when I put butter at the bottom, the butter and the juices combine and you get nice and gooey. It's nice and gooey. However, starch helps too. Don't always have to do it. But the starch will help. And the butter also helps it not to burn and stick at the bottom. Ask me how I know. Listen, I've done so many different experiments on different things and what to do and what not to do. You would never know. But yeah, you don't have to put a lot of butter. Maybe like less than a tablespoon of butter. Or even just a tablespoon of butter, depending on how big your container is, on how much you're going to be making. Should be fine. Now, here's the thing. I want to scoop out the fruit first and then deal with the juice. I just feel like it's going to be too much. You know what? No, we're all in. We're all in. All in. But I'm making sure I got all the juice because, baby. And I'm going to have to put something in the oven because pies like these, cobblers, they get forced up. The juice gets forced up to the top sometimes. And we do not want a mishap in the oven at all. But again, starch is definitely optional. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it like, when you go to the grocery stores and they have those fill-ins and those cakes, you don't want it too thick like those fruit fill-ins, but this might be one of those just because we added starch. Now, I need y'all to understand, right? That my fillings are never like this. My topping for cobblers are never like this. Mine is pourable. Honestly, I'm gonna add a little cinnamon because I feel like the cinnamon is gonna take this over to the top. We just gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. No, it's not cloudy weather. You need to send a cool weather because it was cloudy over here, but there was so much smoke in the atmosphere. It was hot. The sky was like orange. Okay, so cinnamon. I'm just gonna mix this in. Now, how am I gonna put this? It's like a drop. It's gonna be a biscuit type. Yeah, because I usually just do the round, not the round, but the, what you call it? The pourable toppings. I don't know why I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it my way. I'm out here just trying to be all extra, but it should work in theory. Okay. Is it gonna spread? Do you guys make cobblers? No, the donuts are not finished. The small ones are. They're in the freezer, and I gave some away yesterday. Actually, I gave most of them away yesterday. Okay, guys. I feel like I don't even know how this is supposed to look. This is not gonna spread. I've never done a cobbler like this. Ever. We're just gonna open it. It might spread, but like I don't even, how do people do cobblers like this? Just like drop biscuit and you got a biscuit type. I've never done cobblers like this, honestly. My cobblers are always pourable. Always. Always pourable. No, I have all the donuts in the freezer because I made an extra batch from the dough we made live yesterday. Guys, please bear with me because this is not how I make my cobblers at all. I did give away donuts. I did. I gave some donuts away to my neighbor because I couldn't eat all of them by myself. Y'all want me to be fat? Okay, so honestly, we're doing this my way. We are absolutely doing this my way. I have, it might come together, but in case it doesn't, we're gonna just make a little pattern so that even if you get some berries up in the middle, you still have some biscuit to scoop. I'm gonna use all of it because that's what the recipe told me to do. Yes, I gave away the donuts. I kept the cheese sticks. I still have some cheese sticks. And then what else did we make? The garlic bread. The garlic bread is in the oven, in the freezer. So I still have that. But the donuts, ooh. I made an extra batch last night. Oh, I had to put it in the freezer because I was like, if I don't, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to eat it. Oh, so there are different types of cobblers, Mr. Perfection. Some use a biscuit type topping, which is what this kind of is. Some use like a crumble topping. Like think about an apple crumble. Some use that topping. And then some use like a pourable batter, which is like a cake-like. So you just put the fruit and then you pour the batter over it. And it should be fine. But this is my first time doing like a biscuit type batter. So it'll be fine. We'll get some nice little pockets of fruit juice popping out. I'm playing Tetris over here. you know? But listen, yeah, the donuts were. I'm gonna make a video for the cinnamon roll. I have my ideas of all the videos I'm gonna make between now and Sunday. We're gonna do cinnamon rolls with the donut recipe. And I'll be like, yeah, you can make donuts out of this one. And then I still have to do the olive bread because I didn't do the olive bread yet. And if Po' Boy wins, we get bread tomorrow. Okay. I think this is good. But I also feel like I want to be extra. Like I want to sprinkle it with some cinnamon sugar, you know? He is being fruitful and multiplying. Listen, Fred's going to feed me for the rest of my life, girl. He really is. He really is. I all told my friend last night, you know, if anything happens to me, she inherits Fred. It's just to treat him like it's her child, okay? Because he's used to good behavior, good treatment, all that good stuff. That's what he's used to. He's spoiled. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to put like sprinkle like some brown sugar on here. What y'all think? Like a brown sugar cinnamon mix or just brown sugar? Or bake it partially and then sprinkle it with some sugar. What y'all think? Because I'm thinking I'm trying to be extra. Sugar, no sugar, cinnamon sugar. I don't know, but it looks good. I'm just waiting for the oven and then we're good. The dough smells good. Nice and buttery. Do brown sugar cinnamon mix. Okay, let's get the brown sugar. Where's the brown sugar? Oh, here it is. This is light brown sugar, which is fine. Should be okay. Cinnamon sugar. Okay, we got it. It's going to be. Oh, yeah. I have to put something on the bottom because I already know this is going to ton up. It's going to ton up and ton over. Jeez. Where's my tea? I hope she's okay. I hope you got breakfast in bed, girl. Tell them I said to make you some lunch and dinner. As you can see, I'm not measuring any of this. This is just by eye, by look, by feel, by smell, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're good. My hand's so heavy. I feel like I want to buy like a contraption where I'm just like sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Dash, splash, and then whoosh. Is that what that guy Salt Bay? I can't do it, and I'm not even about to embarrass myself. I am not doing it. When he was doing like all of this, it was so hilarious. Okay, this is looking. Oh, I already see it. I see the vision. I see the vision. So far, so good. This week has been really good when it came to like making all this stuff. Oh, the crab cakes. How did we forget about the crab cakes? What? Okay, Mr. Perfection. Tell Granny I say hi. Listen, those crab cakes were done in one sitting. They didn't even make it till the next day. They did not make it. Okay. We're good. The oven should be ready. And we should be good. So I'm going to bake this and see. Wait, how long am I supposed to bake this? Oh, geez. We don't want to mishap like yesterday. So turn that down. Timer. We're going to start with 20 minutes first. So this is our cobbler going in. It's a biscuit type topping, not the pourable one. Pray for us. It should be good. However, I am going to put I'm putting a pan. What'd you say? Sir, it was like 4 crab cakes. Okay, 5, maybe 6. What was I supposed to do? Leave it for the next day? Huh? No. Why would I leave it for the next day? I ate that for lunch that same day. That same day. Like what? Okay. Yeah, it is going to be good. It smells good so far. The flavors are amazing. I'm excited. And we're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. So now, while we wait on that, I started the timer for 20 minutes. But it might take a little longer. Or a little less. You know, my oven does its own thing. No, they didn't. they were gone. Okay. I made a little spicy mayo dip that day and watch me on my couch. Yo, I took the pictures so fast and I started to eat because I was like, there's no way I'm not reheating this. This is everything now in my belly. So while we're waiting for this, we need to doctor Fred. Fred's he's not happy with his mother right now at all. He's not a happy camper at all. So I refreshed him yesterday. We're gonna do a refresh. We're gonna do a refresh again. Because I refreshed him yesterday and he didn't grow much. Because the day before, 2 days ago, he was like all the way up here. And now he's only reaching here. So he's not very happy with me right now. So we're gonna feed him. And hope that he grows up to be big and strong. Because the way how he was upset with me today, I don't know what I did to this child. Okay, so for everyone who's new, if you're going to view this after, this is my starter, Fred, okay? He's a little sluggish, so we're going to refresh him right now, and hopefully he can bounce back, right? So this is Fred. This right here is Fred Jr. This is what we've been using all week for our recipes. Crab cakes, bread, cobbler, everything. Junior is very active. He's an active discard. So we don't need to use any added yeast or anything. What I usually do is I mix Junior and Senior together because Junior is strong and he carries most of the flavor because he's just been sitting here fermenting, right? So I usually mix some of Junior with Senior to help. We also have one in the fridge, Frederica. That's the girl. But we're making a dent in the discard because it's been a long time that we are making a dent. And I usually stir it up just so that what's at the bottom comes at the top, all that stuff. So I usually use 25 grams of starter to do my refresh. For Junior, we're going to add about 50. If it goes over more, that's fine. I just make up the difference. It's not a big deal. And like that, that's about 96 grams. Because realistically, 50 grams is like a dollop. Oh, paper towel. One stick. So I'm trying to make sure he stays active. And I'm surprised because the place is warm and you know they like warmth. You know? I don't even know what's going on. But this one stays in the fridge. Junior stays in the fridge along with Frederica. Frederica. She's a little monster. She is. Oh, of course. Listen, if we ever make it to a third container. Okay. Let us do this. This is going to be a little more. Yeah, no, it's Frederica. Fred Jr., Senior. I might even have Fred the Third or the Second. He sounds like a nobleman. Okay. We're going to open up Big Boss because he is sluggish. Okay, so you can see. Wait, I just want you to see what he looks like on the inside. He's active, but he's upset. He looks like he's actually very hungry right now. And I just refreshed it last night. Whenever I get like a top, the top looks like it's sweating. I know this discard is hungry. Not the discard, the starter is hungry. And my starter is stiff. And that is 250 grams, which is good. So we're just going to add the remainder in Junior. This is the process I go through every day. Yo, he's going to start working and making money. No. He's not ready to retire. He's still a young boy. He is not about to retire, okay? He's going to be here for over 100 years. And anyone that does not treat Fred right will be haunted. You know how much care and time and energy I put into this child? And I'm going to give you my child, and you're not going to take care of my child? No. Doesn't work. But Junior's been doing all the work. Fred only comes out when we're doing like bread, but we didn't even need him for the bread. Maybe he's jealous. We didn't need him for the bread this week. Because remember last time we did bread with him? We didn't need him for bread. We did everything with Junior. The man's jealous. My goodness. I'm not letting this go. I know when to let go, but I'm not letting him go. You know, people have like 100-year-old starters around their house. Fred's going to be magical. As long as you take care of it, it takes care of you. So I don't need to let Fred go at all. He's a survivor. Okay. Yeah, he might be jealous. Okay, I'll make some bread with you. Relax. Honestly, this is what I go through every time. And I think this is like my least favorite portion of this whole sourdough thing. Because I feel like if I feed you once, you should be good for like a couple of days. I gotta feed you like every day or every other day. I think right now he can go to 2 days without getting fed, but anything after that, it's a wrap. But you can also stick it in the fridge, but I haven't tested that theory because I've just been using my starter often. So listen, I'm telling you, I'm Fred just, he knows I love him. Isn't it funny how I'm talking like this is a person? This is my whole man right here, okay? He takes care of me. I take care of him. My son. Not my man. He's my son. Okay. The cobbler is smelling good. I don't know what it's doing though. I don't know what's happening in there. I do not know what is happening in there. Okay. I'm not going to clean this out yet. You got one more. You get one more. One more clean. Like one more refresh, and then I'm going to clean it. Because the last time I said he didn't like a dirty container, he cussed me out, man. He grew massive. And by the time you guys would have seen him, he would have shrunken, right? It's like you want these people to think I'm a liar? I don't lie. I'm not going to lie about you. Like, come on. Just out here calling me a liar. And then when I say, yeah, he likes a clean container because he's bougie, all of a sudden he stops growing or he starts growing. Like, I swear. So I just speak love into my sourdough, you know, because it's a living and breathing organism. And I know some people don't get it, but yeah, it's alive. You talk to your pets, you talk to your plants. Well, I know some people don't talk to plants. I talk to my plants all the time. All the time. You know, matter of fact, I talk to everything. I swear. I do. If I hear the birds, I'm like, hey, pretty bird. And I have a whole conversation with the birds. Even the squirrels. So why can't I talk to Fred? I'm going to talk to Fred all day, every day. Okay. That is usually how long this process takes me, honestly. So I'm just mixing it in just so that the bottom can come up. Because, you know, most of the flavor is down there as well, too. And then we finish the mixing process and put everyone away and hope for the best for this cobbler. I have a crab. I still have crab, so I'm going to make a crab. What's the thing called? Crab dip? Yeah, I'm going to make a crab dip. Why am I telling you guys? It's that phone call. I'm going to make a crab dip. I'm going to make a video out of it. So we should be good. I might do it today or tomorrow, whenever I feel like it. Okay. So if you're wondering, I just put the cap on because he's active and he's exploded multiple times. And we do not want a mishap in the fridge. So he stays in the fridge. Sorry, with Frederica. And there she is, and she's full. We're in there with Frederica. She's massive. See? Do you see that little dome? She's growing. She's growing in the fridge. So now, the next time we refresh, Frederica is going to be used. Because she's in here talking about, don't you remember me? I'm your child too. It's like, girl, I see you. Okay. Woo, something smells good. I don't know what it's doing though. Okay. So 250 grams starter. And we're gonna use cold water today. Maybe that's what it was. The place is warm. We're gonna give him cold water to drink. It is what it is. Okay, so 250 grams starter, 190 grams of water. Today we're using cold water. Place is warm. Maybe it makes a difference. Fred's jealous that we're not baking anything with him. I don't know why. Because he's producing all these stuff. It's just not him. It's his children. And then we're just going to mix it in. I like doing it this way. Everything is incorporated. So it's just something that I do. Do you have to do it this way? No. Before I used to just add the flour into the starter and just mix. I know what I'm going to do next time. Just lay it all out. I'm looking in the oven. Oh, we have votes? Did the votes change? I don't think so. Why did the vote? I didn't end the votes. Oh my goodness. You see why I don't touch my phone during the live stream? Oh my goodness. Fine. Why is that a thing? This is why I don't touch my phone during the live stream. It is exactly why. I prematurely ended the vote. While we're making shrimp tomorrow, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. All I did was touch it to look at it. It probably did end itself because all I did was touch it to look at it. I don't even know how that happened. That is wild. Okay, that's fine. We'll make shrimp tomorrow. And then I guess tomorrow we're going to vote on either bagels or cornbread. So you have two choices. Bagels or cornbread. Bagels or cornbread. Oh yeah, so we're doing shrimp tomorrow. So we're going to make a sandwich. So we're going to make the bread tomorrow. And we're also going to make sourdough battered shrimp. And we're going to fry it up. And that's going to be my lunch. And I don't have lettuce, but I have cabbage. So we're going to use that. Put a little spicy mayo in it. Make the full-on sandwich. Full-on po' boy. Okay. It still has lumps just because it is cold water. Warm water would have taken most of the lumps out, which is fine. But now we're going to add the flour. It's going to be 375 grams of flour. Yeah, I know I'm going to do differently next time. But it's going to be good. Okay, so 375 grams flour. AP flour. I'm not using bread flour. Haven't used bread flour. Starter is all with AP flour. I started my starter with a 1-to-1 ratio. So equal parts water, starter, and equal parts water and flour, I should say. That's how I started it. Okay. Gonna mix this and then just add it to our container. And I'm gonna watch it throughout the day to see. Yeah, when I use cold water, it's so much harder to mix in. When I use warm water, it's mixed right away. Nothing at the bottom, nothing at the sides. But we're gonna make it work. The dough actually, the cobbler dough, I'm smelling it. It smells really good. Like it's smelling nice and buttery. Because the fruit, I don't smell fruit, but I smell the butteriness of the dough. Smells good. Okay, this is our starter. My starter is stiff. Should I be touching him like this? Yes, because he's mine. Ah, he belongs to me. And I gotta make him work. I want him to know he's loved. The good thing is we still have discard in the fridge, so if Fred just decides he doesn't want to be a part of the family anymore, that's okay. I'm gonna be sad. But you know, your children are around, sir. Your children are around. Okay. So that's good. We're gonna put that in the fridge, and then we just wait for the cobbler. We have about 2 minutes on the timer, but that's just for 20 minutes. I'm gonna rotate it. It looks like it still needs some color, and we should be good. But while we wait, you guys get to tell me what you want to see with the lives going forward, because it's always easy for me to just say, okay, we're going to come on and we're going to bake something, but do y'all only want to see baking lives? Until I actually venture outside, like go outside, go for a walk, all that good stuff, where I could take you guys places with me. But so you need to tell me what type of content you're looking for the lives. I'm just putting up Fred right now in his home. Okay, you're good. We're gonna cover that. Yeah, so just let me know what type of content. We can even do votes like how we do now. I think that's fun. We can do votes for what you guys want to see, or like maybe like a challenge, like use this ingredient and make something, like, you know. Baking videos are fun. Okay. Why did I just do that? I was about to throw away all my sugar, child. No, no, no. Okay, I'm smelling the vanilla. I'm smelling everything. However, you know, I hate being such a perfectionist when it comes to baking, because I have an idea of what I want this to look like. It's not living up to my expectations. However, it's good. It's just not visually what I want. Right? But that is just me. It's like a personal preference. We still need more time. And again, you do not have to add, I'm going to add 15 more minutes. You don't have to add cornstarch to your fruits to get it thick. I did it for this recipe against my better judgment, but you don't need to. You can just mix the sugar, the fruit, the lemon juice, everything together, let it sit for a little bit, and then you'll actually get gel-like consistency once it's baking. It looks good. I have so many questions for myself. But no, it looks good. It smells good. It'll be good with like, because basically what this is, only because I didn't spread it out all over, so you have little air pockets. It's like every scoop you got a scoop of fruit and a scoop of dough, right? Versus how I usually make my cobblers, everything is covered. So you could cut it down to half, right? This one, you just scoop, 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 which is fine, because if you only want the fruit, you can eat the fruit with the ice cream. If you only want the cobbler, you can get a scoop of cobbler and fruit. And by cobbler, I mean dough and fruit, right? So visually, for me, It ain't it. But it's it because it smells good. It's fine. I just, when you have an idea of what you want something to look like, taste is different. Because you can doctor the taste before you bake it. But it's fine. I'm fine. And I'm thinking we're going to keep going live weekly. I know for the last 2 weeks, you didn't get it because there was just so much going on. But we're going to try to do it every week. Every week may not be a baking day. But if you guys like the baking videos, we can definitely do that. And I'll try to go at a decent time, make it work, all that good stuff. So I'm here for that. So now that I'm waiting, what's going on with you guys? I know T's not feeling the greatest. Juliana is not loving the weather. And Mr. Perfection is dealing with his grandmother. What else is going on? Any plans for the summer? Travel plans? Festival plans? Food plans? Ooh, there's flour everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I just, I want that to get a little color. My plan next year is to visit you. Well, you better come on down. You better come on. Hey, Sunrise. Yo, I swear y'all have a party every weekend down there. Ooh, nice. What's in Denmark? What are you going to visit? Do you have an idea of where you want to go? I know this girl did not say she's going to Sunrise next weekend. Y'all got too much activities. Every weekend there's something going on down there. We just need some color. Mr. Perfection, whenever you're ready, come on down. No, but the funny thing is, right? Most people think, when I come by you, I'm gonna bake we're gonna bake. Some people like to tell them you can't afford me. I bake for money. This is a profession. I bake for food. I bake for money, man. Well, the best time that when I went to Antigua, because I don't do the big parties, because I don't like people like that. But the most fun that I've had, it wasn't even an event. It was what was it? The one down at Heritage Key. I don't know what that thing was called. I forgot. That was like the best night ever. I forgot what it was called. Drunken Skunk was a good place to go. JR's is not bad. But what was that thing? A Heritage Key. Oh my goodness. It was a nice little lime. But all these events, didn't they have an event last week? Beehive. Yes. That was the best. Beehive was the best. But Juliana, I hope you get to go. I hope you get to go. Why do you want to go to Brampton? There's nothing wrong with Brampton. This is the thing. Juliana, I swear they have a party every weekend in Antigua. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, every weekend. Now, we're not comparing. We're not comparing, okay? But you know, when lions was a thing, y'all think y'all could compete with lions? No. Burning flames and lions, red hot and lions. Listen, I don't defend Antigua much, but I stand for my lions, okay? I stand. I can't even lie. I remember there was a song, Find the Green Bush. Let me tell y'all something, okay? I don't know where these people got trees from. When they had kick up dust, we're not ready yet. When they had kick up dust, people brought concrete and flour in the people in place. Oh, Lord. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time, okay? When I was younger. I've never been to Trinidad for Carnival. I want to go, but we'll see. I do want to, you know, I'm not a carnival. This is my thing. I'm not a carnival person. I'm more of a party vibe person. So to play mass, no. But to be out there, Lyman hanging out, what? Yes. The night parties, absolutely. You know, that's a vibe I like. I don't necessarily like boat cruises because I want to touch the ground. I don't want to try and bust a move and then I have to be like this because the boats are rocking. No. It's just one of those things. But I like back in the day. You know, back in the day, people really partied. Not like now where everybody's dressing up just to watch other people. Where they do that at? If I'm going to pay money, I'm going to party. I'm a party. Yeah, so like in Toronto, like when I was heavy in like Carabana and stuff like that, all the parties, we hit all the major parties leading up to Carabana weekend, like all the major parties. Whew. Like they changed the names and they changed so much around here. We used to have Don't Cry I'm Leaving. That's when the most popular DJ went to Trinidad for Carnival. And then when he came back, I forgot the name of it. He brought back artists. So there was that. And then there's Wide Out during Carabana weekend. There's Fire Fete. Fire Fete had like a mixture of soca and dancehall, which I'm okay. I'm a dancehall freak. I love me some soca, but what? I'm a dancehall freak. But you know, I know I'm gonna have a good time. I always have a good time. You hear me complain talking about I don't like people, boy. I'm gonna have a good time, girl. I'm gonna go. I'm a ooh ooh ooh. I feel like this just needs 2 more minutes. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. I know I'm gonna have a good time. But I mean, like here, we used to go to a party, come home 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, take a shower, go to work. It's like I need to be in bed by 9. I can't do that now. It takes me days to recover, like my bones. My goodness. But yeah, no, I definitely. You know what I really and truly want to experience? Job Job in Grenada. Spice Mass? I just want to go to Job Job. Job Job Juve, because we have Job Job Juve here, but it's not the same. You know the vibe when you're on the street for Juve morning? What? I sure did. Yes, I did. It's good. It's almost ready. I just want the center to like, you know? Yo, I'm a good time, man. I know how to have fun. I'll be complaining that I'm tired or whatever, but no, if there's a good party out, yes, I'm gonna go. That's been a nice party, you know? But the Job Job, listen, Job Job Juve here, the best one that I went to was at, I'm telling you guys this as if you know, right? But it was at like Keelan Steele's area. It was an outdoor parking lot. They had a fire truck. Listen, they had everything. I went in there. I remember this. I went in there all white. Yo, I was good. I was so good. I was so good. I was like the only clean person in there. And then people saw me and be like, nah, you're too clean. Paint, oil, powder. It's so much fun. Oh, girl, I'm telling you, I want to go so badly. I want to go. Oh, guys, I lied. Ooh, yeah, baby. Here's our cobbler. Here is our very berry cobbler. I am so excited. Do you see how nice this looks? Nice color. It didn't like run over. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Amazing. And that little cinnamon sugar on top. Perfecto. Awesome. Girl, you should smell it. It smells amazing. It smells really good. And now you can really smell the berries coming through. I'm so excited. So excited. And I have ice cream that I'm going to eat this with. Do you think I'm going to eat lunch? No. You know what I'm going to eat? My very berry cobbler. I'm so excited. It looks really good. And I guess this is, because you know, when you Google it, you get to see different people and how they make their cobblers. You do it like this. You can have it completely covered. You can do whatever you want. I'm okay with this too. This is a nice little thing. As I was saying, you get a scoop of dough in every bite. And if you don't want the dough, move the dough. Take the fruit. It's fine. Woo! Yeah, it will be for sure, for sure, for sure. So we're gonna put this on my wire rack. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna put this on the wire rack here to cool. Like it's not that hot anymore, but I don't want to use my fingers today. I'm trying to be less rough around the edges, but you already know. Yeah, so it's still wet, but it's cooked. The dough's cooked. Once it's cool, I'm just let it cool for a couple of hours maybe. You want to see a close-up? Okay, hold on. Let me move it. You know you're going to get a close-up picture on Facebook and on Instagram. It's going to go on my blog. Right? There we go. This is it right here. So pretty much everything that we've made so far will get a blog post eventually. All the things that I would do differently, stuff like that. It's I share recipes, I share life experiences, but I also give you a lot more sometimes things that I forget to say in my YouTube video or anything like that. Yeah. You get it on the blog. But yeah, no, I like it. It's like there's a surprise in every bite. You scoop it and it's good. It smells so good. And it was just the right amount. It did not bubble over because they tend to do that, especially anything fruit filled. It tends to seep over. So this is good. If you do decide to bake this, just put something in the oven underneath it just so that it doesn't spill. Because you do not want to be cleaning burnt sugar in the oven. It's not cute. So I'm excited. Oh, it smells so good. It smells amazing. You don't even know. Anyways, that is it for this live. This was very, very fun. Appreciate you guys, all of you. This is very fun. This looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it. Tomorrow, we're back here for day number 6, and we're going to be making a shrimp po' boy because the poll decided to end early. We're going to make a shrimp po' boy, so we're going to make the shrimp along with the bread, all on live. Same time tomorrow, 12 o'clock. And you also get to vote for what we're going to make the very last day. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Okay. But that is it for now. I do appreciate every last one of you. Oh, thank you, girl. I like it. It keeps me, it gives me motivation. It makes me happy. It brings me peace and it brings me motivation because now my brain is like ticking about all the different things that I can make, all the different things that I can do and share with you guys, and just also help me with my experience. I feel more comfortable on live with you guys now because remember that first time? What? I'm still a little clumsy, but not as clumsy. So I'm more organized. I have things where I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm more comfortable with you guys. It's all good. All right, no problem. I know, I understand. Work comes first, but the replay will definitely be there. You can watch it. And if you give me a couple of days, all the recipes will be in the description and then there will be a blog post. Okay. That is it today, guys. And I will see you here tomorrow. Bye.